I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Well, let's go ahead and get things started on this Friday morning by sending it right over to meteorologist Thomas Patrick. Because, Thomas, it is Friday. We are ready to get outside, maybe enjoy a little bit of sunshine this weekend.
Yeah, and the sunshine already here this morning. Should get a decent amount, especially on Saturday. And temperatures warming up. About time, because it has been cool all week long. If you're one of those that likes to go on that early morning jog, even if you're just taking the dog out to do its business out there, it is going to be cold first thing in the morning, as it has been all week long. But there is a bit of sunshine out there right now. It's still 33 degrees. It's been colder earlier in the week. I remember when we got down to 28 on one morning. But here's the weird thing this morning. There is this little snow shower that's over southern Spokane County. It's been drifting northward. It's getting into Valley Ford right now. It's moving about 5 miles per hour. It's just crawling. So I'm not really sure it even makes it to Spokane Valley, but if it does, would arrive between about 8 to 8:30. So that's why I've been keeping tabs on that so far this morning. But the afternoon, more of the same, low 50s and scattered showers developing after about 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Well, this morning, a person is in custody after a lengthy standoff with law enforcement. Now, that all happened just down the road from the Moran Prairie Elementary School. So this morning, KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez is joining us from outside of that house, or nearby that house, rather, that's on South Glenrose Road on the South Hill. So, Nicole, can you tell us more about what's happening right now? We understand there's still police presence out there.
Channing, yeah, right now we're at 57th and Glenrose, and there are still police officers and sheriff's deputies behind me here. Glenrose here is blocked off for quite a few blocks, and as the sun has come up, we've seen more and more activity. You can see beyond that initial street closure, kind of closer into the closer crime scene there, you can see a good amount of police cars and units still here in this area. I was talking to a sheriff's deputy early this morning before the sun was up. He said that the investigators were waiting for the sun to come up to start continuing their investigation, taking pictures, such like that. So this road will be closed for quite some time here this morning. Despite that, though, Moran Prairie Elementary will continue running smoothly as normal this morning. Now, yesterday we were here as the SWAT team showed up as this situation started. At one point, there were more than 40 law enforcement vehicles around this man's home. So yesterday, Spokane County Sheriff's deputies were watching a 49-year-old man, and he had a warrant out for assault and robbery charges. Deputies tried to confront the man outside his house after he caused trouble at a grocery store. When deputies tried to stop him from going inside, they say he started shooting and they shot back. During that shootout, the man made his way back inside his house. That started a long standoff before the SWAT team finally went into the house. They used a taser and took the man into custody. The sheriff's office had sent out an emergency alert asking people living nearby to shelter in place. They also had to block a large stretch of 57th and Glenrose here. Of course, that stretch still blocked off here this morning. That shelter in place is back to normal. People are kind of encouraged to go back to normal now after that man is in custody. As for everybody else, nobody else in this situation was hurt besides the man police took into custody, and now investigators again continuing their investigation here. It's now in the hands of the SIR team here in Spokane County. In Spokane, Nicole Hernandez, KREM 2 News.
New details this morning in a deadly crash on Alki Way last week. New court documents show one of the cars involved was stolen. So here's what happened. A white sedan going extremely fast down Alki Way lost control and swerved into oncoming traffic. It hit a truck head on. The driver of the sedan died at the scene, while the 2 passengers in the car were hurt and taken to a hospital. Police now say one of those injured passengers, Daniel Eliashe, stole the white sedan earlier this month. He is now facing charges for vehicular assault and vehicular homicide.
It is 7:05 right now. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. New concerns this morning over flooding risk in North Idaho. According to the National Resource Conservation Service, a combination of warmer weather and rain could cause the rapidly melting of surrounding snowpack. With above average snowfall at lower elevations in the Panhandle, rivers and streams could rise quickly. In the meantime, fire agencies across Spokane County are reporting an increase in illegal burning calls and uncontrolled fires across the county. Burning outdoors, including yard debris, is not allowed in most parts of Spokane County. Residents can be held financially responsible for the cost of the fire department response and any property damage they may cause. The Federal Transit Administration is giving the state of Idaho more than $37 million for public transit. This money will go towards transit projects, help improve public transportation options, and create more jobs within the industry. And if you plan on heading out and fishing at Man Lake near Lewiston anytime soon, you might catch something a little unusual. Idaho Fish and Game says that it stocked more than 5,000 banana trout in the lake earlier this month. Banana or yellow trout lack the melanin pigment that gives them the regular trout color. And that's a look at your morning rush.
That is history in the making. That is something that I think is legendary. So honestly, let's go Krakens.
Well, it was an exciting night at Climate Pledge Arena. The Kraken faced off against their division rival, the Las Vegas Golden Knights, in the regular season finale. The Kraken unfortunately couldn't pull off the win, falling 3-1, but there is still hope to bring the Stanley Cup home.
It's not going to be a better feeling when you have a team going to the playoffs like that. And we've never really experienced hockey like that in this city.
So the Kraken get the 7th seed while the Golden Knights win the Pacific Division title. Seattle they don't know who their first round opponent is, but we do know the Los Angeles Kings won last night, so Seattle is the wild card. The Colorado Avalanche face the Nashville Predators tonight. If Colorado wins, Seattle gets the Avalanche in the first round. If Colorado loses, Seattle will face the Dallas Stars.